It's time for World Record of the Week.
Everyone's the best at least one thing. It's a World Record of the Week.
Yes. Yay. Starting off with pancakes. Same
Of course.
as your things. I only saw this on the way home. There was a line of pancakes in the Spurs stadium were made last night.
Oh, yeah.
To try and break a record. They used 1,135 pancakes to break the record for the longest line of pancakes. How long do you think? Given that it was 1,135 pancakes. I've got it in feet, but I could give it you and you can take it in meters. I'll convert it.
One pancake's what? 20 centimetres?
I'm assuming they're open, but I guess it doesn't matter because you just roll them. If you roll them up, it doesn't matter. So, 20 centimetres.
20 centimetres?
If you get those really flat pans, you can make them slightly bigger, can't you?
Yeah. Or, if it's done in length and not number.
It is in length, yeah.
Then you're just going to make them thin and long.
Yeah, I'd think so. But they've got to keep their structure still. So you can't make them too thin and long.
I'm going to say they could make them as long as 30 centimetres.
Ooh. Yeah, that's big. That's like a 30 centimetre ruler. I reckon 30 centimetres is about right.
Yeah.
That's about how big I make mine, I think.
All right, show off.
Now I'm a big boy.
So, 30 centimetres times
1,135 pancakes.
1,135 pancakes equals 340 metres.
340 metres. It was 430 feet. So that's about 150 metres.
Oh.
So yeah, nowhere near. You got way over the top. It must have been like 15 centimetres, isn't it? It's about half. So yeah, surprising. Like I
thought them thick, did they?
I guess so. Maybe they had to. Like Guinness are very strict about their rules, so they probably had to make them a certain thickness and a certain width and all this.
Any
nonsense.
fillings?
Don't know. Well, I would assume so. Probably lemon and sugar. They're kind of traditional at Spurs, aren't they? So, and apparently afterward they distributed them to the hungry in the city. So that was quite nice.
When you say the hungry,
me.
I'm hungry.
No, I think it was people who are chronically hungry, not just people who were just hungry at the time.
Mate, are you hungry? Not really. We can't have one then.
Piss off then. Oh, but I'm homeless. Piss off. Alan Sugar's hungry.
They don't have lemon and sugar. They have Alan and sugar.
Have a great week, folks. Oh, that's made me laugh more than it should. Alan and sugar. That's so stupid.
His own range of lemons. It's called Alan's.
That's good because he looks like he sucked a lemon, doesn't it?
Yes.
Oh, that's silly.
Alanade.
Would you like a slice of Alan in that, sir? Oh no.
Too bitter.
Brings me out in hives. I don't like his politics. Back to the records. There was a record broken this week in South Carolina's Fripp Island Golf and Beach Resort. And they gathered...
Fripp Island?
Yes, Fripp Island in South Carolina.
Yep.
Don't know where that is.
What
South
the
Carolina.
Fripp?
What the Fripp? What are you up to? Stop fripping around. They broke the record they were fripping around because it was the longest or the most plastic flamingos in one place.
Oh, yeah?
On the lawn. They broke it for breast cancer because they're pink, I guess.
Yeah.
So how many plastic flamingos do you reckon they gathered?
On a lawn.
On a lawn, but bearing in mind that this is a golf resort, so it's a fairly big lawn. It's going to be like lawns, plural.
892.
Oh, way off. 3,753
Fripp
flamingos.
off.
Yeah, you mother fripper. I don't know whether to be impressed by that or not.
I don't know.
Plastic flamingos. They probably just had them anyway. It's a fancy hoity-toity resort.
All the residents.
They just brought them with them, didn't you?
Yeah.
I assume there's no residents of it. It's just people going there on holiday.
Yeah.
To the island, and then I don't know, eyes wide shut type shit. I don't know, something like that. The record was broken this week for the pizza cooked with the most number of cheeses on it. The most different varieties of cheese, should I say?
Well, that's 4, isn't it?
There's more. Would you believe?
No.
Quattro formaggi. It's not the maximum. That's just a starting point. Do you want to guess how many cheeses this bloke Benoit Buell in Leon put on his
I guess it doesn't
pizza?
need to taste nice, does it?
You'll find out later whether it tastes nice or not. Because I've got a piece of it now, haven't
I thought I could smell something.
I? That's just me, my feet.
I don't know, 26 cheeses.
Times it by 10, because there's 257 different varieties of cheese on his pizza. Where's he getting all these cheeses from?
That, and has he gone like mild cheddar,
This is what I was going to say.
medium cheddar?
Sainsbury's cheddar, Tesco's cheddar, Asda cheddar. I feel like he's got to have. There's not that many cheeses. You're just kidding yourself if you
And
think there's
even
that
if
many
there
cheeses.
were, some of them you definitely don't want on a pizza.
Well, so Benoit Boel said he was initially going to put 254 cheeses on, just 254.
But found some others.
Needed 3 more to round out the flavour profile, didn't he?
Oh,
Hadn't finished the flavour profile with 254. I guess he tried it and was like, oh, that's disgusting. Put 3 more cheeses on it. That'll work. That'll help, won't it?
so like when did he try it? So did he cook one with 254, tasted it, and then have to cook another one,
I don't know.
or just sprinkle a little bit of grated cheese on top? There you go.
Finished. Pizza. And that's the pizza. That's how we pizza here. Awful. I don't know. I don't know
French
what the
aren't
answer to
known
that
for their
is.
pizzas, are
No,
they?
they're not. No, and rightly so. I imagine he's just putting all sorts of shit on it, like blue cheeses and
Yeah.
goat's cheese all on it together.
Round out his flavour. I can tell you his flavour. Cheese.
Cheese flavour is one big cheese pizza. It's probably all cheese, isn't it? That's what I'd assume.
Cheesy dough.
Cheese all the way through.
Cheesy
Ooh.
tomato sauce.
Do you reckon that's a way to cheat your way into more cheeses? Put more cheeses in the dough.
Cheese top rolls.
Yeah. Those cheese top rolls, make it on those. There was a record sticking with food broken for the biggest onion bhaji ever made.
Ooh.
Broken in good old Blighty down in Stevenage. It was Ollie Khan and the team of Surma Takeaway in Stevenage made a bhaji. It was 153 centimetre diameter, 1.5 meters diameter.
Isn't an onion bhaji made from an onion? Just one onion.
A good question. Does it have to? Oh, I guess not, because this was at least more than one onion. I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a good question. Is an onion bhaji normally an onion? Just one onion?
I don't know.
I don't.
Do they
Surely
just
not.
squash it down and fry it?
Surely not. I don't think so. I think they chop it up and then fry it. But this one, I think they had some spices and stuff as well, don't they? A bit
they
of
do.
corn flour, something like that. Do you want to guess how much it weighed
How big was it? Sir?
in kilograms? It was 153 centimetre diameter,
It's a metre
and a half diameter, about my wingspan. But I can also tell you, it was deep. It was
Ooh.
real deep. It had to be to
It
stick. 'Cause it had
held.
to stick together. Yeah.
Cooked all the way through?
Had
Do
to
we
be.
know that?
Had to be cooked all the way through. Very important. I watched the video of this. I actually watched this after the Wilder fight. We were watching like some sort of BBC News thing. It was.
Why not? It's only 7 a.m, then, isn't it?
It wasn't even
You got
that.
A whole
It was
day
like
ahead.
5:30. And this guy was going around from Guinness and like poking in like a meat thermometer to make sure that it was cooked all the way through.
Mm.
Very important, apparently.
Um,
It took over an hour and a half in this massive deep fat fryer full of oil. Looked horrendous.
uh, 80 kilograms.
Not bad. 175.48 kilograms. Massive this thing was. Like, it is a big old bhaji. And then they had allowed to eat it. This is something I didn't realise, that any record you break with big foods
Yeah.
all has to be eaten, otherwise it's not a record. If it doesn't all get
Really?
eaten. Yeah, if it doesn't all get eaten, it doesn't count.
But it might, like, you're not going to eat all in one day. You'll put it
Yeah,
in your
two.
freezer.
No. Got to all be eaten.
But if you put it in your freezer and eat it later,
That's a
does it
good
still count
question.
as a record?
Don't know. Well, we should ask Guinness that.
Guinness, they just have to live at your house.
But-
until it's eaten.
Have you ate it yet? Just your wife just like, he's been here for like 3 months. Just feeding
Don't
him.
feel like it.
It's onion bhaji. I don't like onion bhajis.
We haven't had Indian for 2 months.
Why didn't I make samosas? Samosas are the best. George Hood, remember we talked about him last week, maybe the week before? He was
Not last
he was
week.
the plank of wood man who was
George
gonna
Hood, plank of wood.
Yeah, he was trying to break the record for the longest plank. And he's done it. He's only gone and done it. This is our first check back in record to see whether he did it or not. He broke it with a record of 8 hours and 15 minutes. He was 8 hours and 1 minute was all he was trying to break. Didn't do his 10 hours.
Yeah, he said he could do 10.
Well, he said he has done 10, but he stopped at 8 hours 15. Just didn't fancy any more, I suppose. He's kind of sick of it now. I watched a bit of a video of him doing it as well. It's crazy. It really, like, he's shuffling around a lot, which you're not really supposed to. It's supposed to be very steady, isn't it?
Yeah.
But still, to be in plank position for that long is mad. And like, there was loads of people like coming up and talking to him and like signing autographs and taking photos with him. And like, he's trying to smile, but he's also grimacing real bad because it looks hard. But good on him. And at age 62, that's a good record to have broken. Yeah. But that's not record of the week. World record of the week this week is for the most players in a five-a-side exhibition match.
5, nailed it. Or 10, I guess.
That's what I thought. I saw this headline and was like, you can't break that. That's impossible because it's just 10. You can't have more, otherwise it's not a five-a-side anymore, is it?
I guess it's most different players.
It's rolling subs, yeah. So they played for 4,088 minutes. How long's that? That's a lot.
4,088.
Yeah. Divide that by 60. 4,088.
68.
68 hours, so nearly 3 days. It was a long old game.
Yeah.
There were 771 goals scored. They used 47 referees. Do you want to guess how many players they had across those 60-odd hours?
47 referees.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me do some maths.
Ooh. You're going to times the number of referees.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's fair, actually. Yeah, if you just change referees every time you change players.
So, 517.
No, it's more. 822 players there was. So the rest must have like circled back. You can only get so many referees, probably. People wouldn't want a referee, would they?
No.
That's probably... Some of the referees are probably the players. Just like, oh, I'll do it. Fine. Fine, someone's got to do it. The final score... There was red team versus blue team. Do you want to guess the final score? There was 771 goals.
350 to the rest.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say 700 and something to none. It's like, imagine that. It was 400 to 371, so you were pretty close. It was a very close game, and it would have to be, wouldn't it? You wouldn't be wanting to play if it was like really one-sided. I wonder whether they stopped at 400. Do you think that was just game to 400? Whoever gets to 400 first wins.
Yeah, they didn't mean it to go on so long at all.
We'll play first to 400. It'll be all right. We'll score those.
They
no
cycled
time.
like all their players in within the first hour. Like, oh well, we've had the most players.
Yeah. You guys just play on, I suppose. Play for 400. You can just carry on. We're off. It was broken by a group called Equal Playing Field, which are trying to highlight like gender equality issues in sport. So quite
well-meaning peoples.
Yes, they are well-meaning people. And it's broken in Lyon, same place as the pizza. So I know what they did after the game, didn't they?
Throw up.
When they got disgusted by some cheese.